Hi, my name is Sally and I'm a business owner. I've always been entrepreneurially minded, and a few years ago I started a company of my own. It's called Sally's Necessities. We sell a range of boutique furniture and household items which I source both locally and abroad. For our operations, we maintain a website used to promote and sell our goods and operate several warehouses used for storage and distribution. To manage my accounts, I implemented Sage software, which has been great. Over the first few months, as you can guess, my focus was on getting the business off the ground. But once things were running smoothly enough, I wanted to get a better understanding of my financial position. This was to make sure that the business was operating as efficiently as possible and continue tracking its progress on an ongoing basis. I could then make the necessary adjustments to my operations as needed, and it would help me identify and take advantage of any opportunities for growth going forward. For this, I needed a reporting solution. To start out with, I wanted something that I could get up to speed on quickly and would give me the information I needed without too much effort. More specifically, I wanted to be able to view my financial statements, including an income statement, balance sheet, and cash flow with ease. I also knew that in time I would want to be able to personalize my reporting to suit the business and even create reports on my own. My sales consultant suggested I look at Sage Intelligence Reporting. This appealed to me because it was already part of my Sage software, and it works with Microsoft Excel. I've been using Excel for a number of years. It's what Sally's Necessities was started on, and so it means that I would be working with something I was already familiar with. In using intelligence reporting so far, I've found that it's provided me with the information I wanted, and there are a number of convenient resources available to learn about it, and that it's allowed me to take advantage of my Excel knowledge. Overall, it has met my objective of gaining a sound understanding of the financial position of Sally's Necessities. Maybe you're in the same place I was, starting out, wanting to gain deeper insight into your financials and looking for a way to make better business decisions. Or maybe you're already using a reporting solution but are not completely satisfied with it. If so, then you're in luck, because I'm going to share with you my experience using Sage Intelligence. To do this, I've created 5 videos. In this first one, I'm going to show you how I got started, taking a look at the resources I used and where I found them. I'm going to show you how I opened up the Sage Intelligence Report Manager and learned its basic functions, gathering my 3 financial statements and getting to a point where I was ready to dive in. In the next 3 videos, we'll take a look at each of the 3 statements in turn. First, the income statement, then the balance sheet, and lastly, the cash flow statement. I'll start by discussing what they are and why they are used, and then explain their general format. I'll then run the reports out from the Report Manager, look at their structure, and consider the information that they provide. I'll also show you a few tricks along the way to make them work better for you. In the last video, I'll round things up, summarizing what we've learned from the 3 statements and looking at some of the other convenient intelligence reporting features that you can take advantage of. I'll also share a few more resources with you that will help you take your reporting to the next level. Whether you're just starting out or part of a large business, the information I'm going to cover will apply to you. In the end, I hope that you'll walk away with the same great experience I had and be convinced that intelligence reporting is the solution for you. In the beginning, now aware of the product, I wasn't sure where to find more information on it, so I did a quick Google search. One of the first links was to the Sage Intelligence website, so I took a look there. After snooping around a bit, it became clear that the Learning and Resources page was the one to use. The first item on it is the kickoff, and it sounded like the right place to start. The page provides categories for all Sage products that intelligence reporting is part of, and under each one, documents are provided for each product version. After selecting the one for my solution, I was presented with a good-looking one-pager with 6 easy-to-follow steps to get going. Document Guides takes you to the Sage Intelligence community, which, among other things, includes a group for each Sage product. I was taken to the one for mine. It holds several links dealing with a number of intelligence reporting topics. I read through the Getting Started guide, which introduced me to the different modules in Sage Intelligence. It told me what they are used for, and I learned that the Report Manager would be my starting point for working with reports. It also included information on some of the other common features. I also read through the report descriptions, which lists the out-of-the-box reports. These are the standard ones that are shipped with the solution and that you'll find when you open the Report Manager. The document also tells you what they are used for, and it gives their benefits. Going back to the kickoff, I clicked on the link for the how-to videos. This took me to a YouTube channel specific to my Sage Accounting product. Here you'll find a list of short instructional videos grouped by product version. It includes some on using the Report Manager, some on one of the main reports in it, the Financial Report Designer, and some on a number of other features. Watching the first few videos gave me the confidence to open up the Report Manager and start playing with it. And watching the videos on the Report Designer taught me about its ability to create powerful financial statements, as well as view a number of already made ones. These include several different income statements and a balance sheet, and it became clear that this would be the report I should use for this information. The Report Designer doesn't include a cash flow statement, nor did the Report Descriptions document mention anything about one, so I wondered whether one existed and how I could find it. I remembered that the Learning and Resources page had a link to free reports, so I decided to take a look there. This introduced me to the Report Utility. The Report Utility is a lightweight application that you install on the machine you run intelligence reporting on. It lists a number of reports that Sage Intelligence has created, and by simply selecting the ones you want and clicking the download button, they are automatically added to your Report Manager. The best thing is that the utility and all the reports are free. The web page begins with a video that shows you how to download the utility, install it, and import the reports you want. Then, further down, it includes categories for all Sage solutions that intelligence reporting is part of. And by selecting yours, provides a list of the available reports and the download link for the software. The reports are grouped by report type, and by expanding a group and clicking on one, you're given a preview of it. I could see here that one for cash flow was provided. It was also great to read that Sage Intelligence are constantly adding new reports to the utility, which means maybe there would be others that I could make use of in the future. Then I knew what reports I would use for my income statement, balance sheet, and cash flow, and where to find them. And I had a basic understanding of the Report Manager. So I'm going to give you a demonstration of what I did, which will include having a first glance at the Report Manager, finding the Report Designer report, importing the cash flow report, and arranging them. This will put us in good stead to start looking at each statement in the upcoming videos. Before getting started, and so that you know, the Report Designer report requires a Report Designer license to be able to use it. The license is bundled as part of some Sage products, but it's an additional purchase in others. If you're not sure if you have it or not, then get in touch with Sage to find out. I've opened the Report Manager from inside my Sage Accounting package. You'll see it consists of three main sections: the Object window on the left, the Properties window to the right, and the Menu ribbon at the top. The Object window is where all your reports are listed and includes folders so that they can be grouped, helping keep things tidy. Double-clicking on a folder will show the reports it contains. The Properties window is where the options for each report or folder are listed. These will become useful when you're more familiar with working with them or are creating ones of your own. Finally, the ribbon includes the File, Home, Tools, and Help tabs, each with a number of different functions. Depending on the object you select in the Object window, the functions that apply to that object will become active. It's all very intuitive. My Report Designer report was located in the Financials folder. By default, it is locked, which you can tell by the small icon of a lock over the report icon and the description in the Properties window. It means that the properties for it can't be changed. This is the same for all out-of-the-box reports and helps in that you'll always have an unaltered set that you can work from. To be able to change a report, you need to make a copy of it. To do this, select it and click the Copy icon on the Home tab of the ribbon. Then, select the folder you want to place the copy in and click Paste, also on the Home tab. You'll see the copy added to the folder and that it's now unlocked. Once changes are made to it, they need to be saved, but I'll teach you more about this in the upcoming videos. I'm now going to show you how to import the cash flow report. When the report utility is installed, an icon for it is placed on your desktop. You can use this to open the program. You'll see that it provides a list of the available reports as mentioned earlier. To import only the cash flow, I clicked the Select None button. I checked the Report Designer Cash Flow Report and then clicked Download. I then went back to the Report Manager, refreshed my folders, and could see the report was added in a new one called New Reports. I was amazed at how easy this was. In the Report Manager, you can also move reports to different folders. And I thought that since I was focused on financials, it would be a good idea to put my copy of the Report Designer and my cash flow into a single one. To create one, select the Home object in the Object pane and click on Add Folder on the Home tab. Give it a name, click OK, and you'll see it added. I called mine Sally's Financials. To then move the designer, I selected it, clicked Move To on the Home tab, and then selected the folder I just created. The cash flow I imported wasn't locked, but I thought it would be a good idea to leave it where it was, create a copy of it, and work from the copy so that I would always have the original version of it intact. When I created the copy, instead of first placing it in the New Reports folder and then moving it, I just selected the Sally's Financial folder and pasted it there. I now had the two reports I needed neatly placed in a folder of their own and in a way that I would be able to make changes to them later. To summarize, in this video, I started out by telling you about my business and how I got started with Sage Intelligence. I introduced you to the Sage Intelligence website and community and looked at some of the resources that can be found there. I also opened up the Report Manager, got hold of the necessary reports, and arranged them to teach you about its functions. We're now ready to begin working with each one. In my next video, I'll look at the Report Designer report, and in particular, the income statements it provides. I hope to see you there because it will certainly help you on your way and be a lot of fun at the same time.